While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. And this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from San Antonio. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game, but he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix headed out right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Penix on 3rd down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Penix. On target to Worthy. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Caleb Shudak now on for the field goal. This from 35 yards away. Skiba puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
On play action now, McCarthy. Rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play-action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
It's caught, Ferguson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action. Here's Penix. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And again, it's Penix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Broncos get set to take over. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Penix working from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
Judy will go in motion right. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. They pick up 7 on the ground. That brings up 2nd and 8. From the 29. Complete to Shakir. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his 3-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the 3-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like
No,
a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll run here on 1st down. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and just 2 to go. Penix here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 42. Into the hands of Duvernay. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throwing Penix. Burton there to bring it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff now out of the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Penix on 1st down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Penix now on 1st down. Hockenson reels it in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Desperados are on the move here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. From the 16. This is complete to Duvernay. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's good for A.
To the air with Penix. And it's caught, touchdown! The Desperados get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Broncos and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. He's on the move. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connection made to Shakir. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. On play action now, McCarthy. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Desperados and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Has the connection to Jones. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
So we are through 2 quarters, and it's the Desperados on top in San Antonio. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These 2 teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. In the first half, it was the lefty, Michael Penix, who had it working. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The offense headed back to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Desperados push their lead further to start the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point is up and good by Shudak. And the Desperados make it a 10-point ball game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Carter on the return. Return's looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Now they send their back in motion right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. Throwing here, Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Desperados, Jermaine Burton headed out there now. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Mayfield now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That one gains 7. And it'll give him a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Throw complete to Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 21-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. And the Broncos are gonna have it, and he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Jones. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Baker now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They send a man in motion. First down throw by Jones. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Hubbard hauls it in. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Jones. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 23-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Jones looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He's got it to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Jones now to throw. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play fake with Jones. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tight end going in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Cut by Burton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Desperados holding on to a field goal lead. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Man in motion headed right. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running it now out of the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. A handoff for Williams, running left. And that hit stops him in his tracks. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Desperados are your winners as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.